Since this is a new YouTube channel, I figured I would make an introduction video, talk to you a little bit about myself and what my goals are, what the reasons are for starting this YouTube channel. So before I do that, before this video, there's a few other videos on this channel already. A backpacking trip me and my brother did. It's a 100-mile trip. I put them on here so my brother's family up in Minnesota would have a chance to watch them, and I'm just going to leave them on there. But the actual channel is starting with this video. So my name is Dan. I'm a Generation Xer. The reason I say that is so you know a little bit about me. I was raised in the feral generation, bunch of feral kids out running around trying to figure out life on their own, all unsupervised, and just learning the school of hard knocks, you know, trying to figure things out. And that's the way, even like camping and being out in the woods and all that kind of stuff, majority of that was just on our own, me and my brothers, and then later as we got older, me and our friends, just trying to figure things out and making all the mistakes. A lot of times we got cold, or we got hot, or we got tired, or we got hungry, or we got this or got that, and then you make those mistakes and then learn and go from there. But I think experience is a very good teacher, and we started doing that. We lived out in the country, and you know, there's only three TV channels, no internet, no nothing. So we spent the majority of the time outside growing up, and then we had woods out there where my parents lived at, so we spent a lot of time out in the woods. And I started camping when I was 8 years old. When I say we camped all of our life, our childhood and everything, a lot of people will say that, and then when you really talk to them, they went out, you know, 1 week or 2 weeks of summer with their family, went out camping and everything, and that's cool. You know, they had some good experiences doing that. But I mean, we were out there all the time, spring, winter, summer, fall, it didn't matter. We were out in the woods and out camping and all that kind of stuff. And so a lot of experience even before I became a teenager, being out in the woods. One of the other things I had experience with later in life, here 10 years or so ago, I had a lot of problems with depression and anxiety and thoughts of suicide and just all the fun stuff, you know. Dealt with that for quite a while, and one of the things I noticed was that I wasn't doing anything. I mean, when you're caught up in all that stuff, you don't want to do anything. You can't make plans to do anything. You're just trying to survive another day. But I noticed I kept having like I was a truck driver and be driving down the highway and just see a bunch of woods and everything, you know, looked really nice, and just having this urge to get back out there, get back out in nature and everything. And then once I did, and I'll talk more about later on in another video about how I started getting back out there and everything, but once I did, I realized it really helped me. It was one of the things that really helped me to overcome all that kind of stuff. And I believe because of that, there is a really getting back to nature, getting back to the way we're supposed to be as human beings. I mean, everything about life now is all artificial, it's all chemicals, it's all poison, it's all just, it's not how human beings were designed to live. You know, all the food we eat, so it got all kinds of chemicals and preservatives and sugar and all that kind of stuff. And then we're so distracted with internet and social media and then all the stuff that comes from that, and to be able to just get back out in a place like this and just sit here and just enjoy the peace and quiet and everything, and to see the beauty in the small things and all that kind of stuff, it really did help me and I've talked to a lot of other people and they say similar things, you know. So the big purpose of my channel is to inspire people to get back out here. Put your phone down, get off the couch, and get out here and just experience life the way it's meant to be, just natural, and start focusing on the small things, the little things. Like before I filmed this video, there was a chipmunk running around back here behind me, and I would sit here and watch him for a little bit, and you know, it's just to be able to slow down and get out of your head and all the stuff that's going on, all the pressures that's going on, all the just junk that's going on in everybody's life from day to day, and to just sit and watch that chipmunk just run around and play, you know. Those simple little things in life that we've all gotten away from as a society, and it's messing us up. When I was growing up, when I was a teenager, somebody having depression or anxiety or anything, it was really, really rare. I don't even remember anybody. But now it's kind of the point where it's really, really rare if somebody doesn't on some level have some depression and anxiety and everything. And I think a big part of that is because we've gotten away from nature. We've gotten away from the small things, the simple things in life, you know. We're that microwave generation where I want everything now, you know. Nobody's got any patience, nobody can slow down, nobody can just breathe, nobody can, you know, it's just, human beings weren't designed to live like that. And I think that's causing a lot of the depression and anxiety and all that kind of stuff. So my purpose in my video, not just the video, but my channel in general, is to get people out here and just relaxing. And not just this, but being out, like I like to do a lot of kayaking, so kayaking or just anything outside. Being out in sunshine will help your mental health. Getting exercise will help your mental health. You know, you can go on and on and on a list of things that will help your mental health, and 99.9 of them are just being outside, being out here. So I want to inspire people to get out here, but I also want to help people that might not have any experience. They've never been out, they've never even hiked through the woods, and never, or a park or anything, and they don't know anything about anything, and they're afraid to do it. I want to be able to help them, teach them, and of course inspire them also. So one of the ways I want to do that is my channel will start out, well, my next video will be talking more specifically about the mental health aspects of being out in nature and being out in the woods. I'll go into a lot more detail on that on the next video. But then from then I want to start like, have you ever seen a couch to 5K where somebody that's never been, you know, that's out of shape and everything, and has never really run or anything, they have training programs called the Couch to 5K and stuff like that. So that's kind of what I want to do with this channel. Not only inspire people, but give them a little bit of information, a little bit of training, a little bit of knowledge, so that they can get out here. So it's kind of basically like going from couch to Naked and Afraid. And what I mean by that is, if you've ever seen the show Naked and Afraid, they're survivalists out in the woods. It's a TV show, but I want to start out with having just day hikes, just talk about going out and day hiking, what kind of clothing to wear, what kind of, you know, just all the little tips and tricks, and what kind of things to bring with you, and just helping somebody that maybe has never done that to get the courage to go out and start doing a little day hikes. And then from there, I'd like to start the next set of videos will be with car camping, and there's so much that goes into that. You know, somebody camping for the first time, what kind of tent should I get? And I'm not going to recommend a certain brand of tent, because I don't know I don't know your financial situation. I don't know your, is it just you? Do you have a wife and 7 kids? All I'm going to do is show you what kind of things to look for in selecting the tent. And then, all the other gear that goes along with that, being able to go out, load up stuff in your car, and go to a campground and go camping. And then from there, get into like backpacking, and then get into bushcraft stuff, and get into, so somebody that's never been out, doesn't have any experience and everything, and is wanting to get out, they could take it to whatever level they want to. If they want to just get out and day hike, and that does everything they need for them, then cool. If they want to get out and car camp and they just enjoy that and they don't want to do backpacking and everything, that's cool too. And another thing I really hope to do is to build a community. So if you're watching this and you think, oh, I've got 100 years of camping, I don't need to watch your stupid videos, help me to help other people. Comment on the videos and everything. Throw in your suggestions. On our Facebook page and our Instagram page and everything like that, be active in that. Help me help other people. So that's it. I got the idea about a year ago to do this, and I've had a lot of other stuff going on, and just now getting around to getting it started and actually having the time to do it. That was the hard part. But I know it could help somebody, kind of really showing how the mental health aspect of being out here and doing these different things, how it could help somebody. Like I said, everybody's suffering nowadays. It's rare to meet somebody that isn't suffering on some level. So I really hope anybody that needs some knowledge, needs some understanding of how to do the things, I really hope you watch the videos and you're able to learn something. And those people that have experience in it and everything, I really hope you become part of the community and add in your thoughts and your wisdom to it too. I'm just one person. I've got my own set of experience and everything, but everybody, you could have 10 people that have all done the same thing, and they all take different things away from those experiences and everything. And then also living in different parts of the country. What works great here in southern Illinois might not work as good in the Pacific Northwest or wherever. So anybody, trying to build a community of people that are willing to help. And I'll be doing a lot of budget gear stuff, because that's a big thing I've noticed that messes people up. I'm trying to get the reflection of that thing off my glasses. It messes up a lot of people because they haven't, they're still in the couch phase. They're interested in doing camping and stuff. They get on YouTube and they look at how to do it, what kind of gear I need, and most of the videos of stuff that you see, it would take $1,500, $2,000 to have the equipment that the person in the YouTube video is watching, is using. And a lot of people see that, and video after video after video of other people using all this really expensive gear, and they think, well, shoot, that's what I gotta have to be able to do that. I guess I'm not gonna be able to do that. You don't need all that stuff. Like I said, I started out 8 or 9 years old, and it was before all the technology, all the lightweight equipment, all the gear, and we did it really cheap. We did it on a budget. We started with a minimal amount of stuff just to get us out there, and then slowly over time built up. Now, at this point in my life, I have a lot of the really nice gear, but you don't need it to get started. Next video will be talking more about the mental health aspects of being out here in the woods, and just please, if you're interested, just click the subscribe button so you won't miss anything. Right at the moment I'm filming this, I do not have our Facebook page and Instagram page set up, but I'll post that on a video. The deers are working their way up to the house. They usually cut through there about this time of evening. They're working up there. I'll post that on YouTube whenever we get the Instagram and Facebook page set up. If you want to learn, my goal is to build a good resource of information. If you're already experienced and you have a lot of information, please join the pages, join the YouTube channel, put your input in there, and that way everybody can learn, not just from myself, but from everybody else involved in the community that I hope to build with this channel and everything. So that's it. I'm gonna go eat. I hope this all works. I'm gonna put a lot into it, a lot of time and effort and thought into it, hoping it could help somebody, you know, get out there and get away from what's going on inside your head, and get out here and find some peace.